Good evening. The polarization of society has been penetrating all groups. Even the pagan communities have been suffering from the polarization of society. Now, what polarization means is that people are taking extreme views. You're either right wing or left wing. You're either a conservative or you're a liberal. Um, And this has been causing a problem because we have people that are unwilling to accept people for certain aspects. We have become one dimensional. Um, just the other day, I saw somebody on her Facebook account says, if you supported Trump, you are a moron. So she has taken a person and ignoring every little aspect about them except for who that person voted for and classifying that person as a moron. And, that is shallow. It really is. You're going to make somebody's political decision, one political decision, describe how that person is in your eyes. Now, I have two Facebook accounts. I have one for my political and civil issues. And then I have a friends and family account. And on my friends and family account, I have a guy that I used to work with, and he is a Trump supporter. But I know him in detail. And even though he supports Trump, which I don't, he is far from a moron. See, my friend, he is an avid planter. He wants to be self-sustaining. And so in his large backyard, he is planting various groups of fruit trees. He has right now 7 or 9 different types of fruit. I mean, he has a winter kiwi of some sort that he is planting this year. He's got a 500-gallon drum that he uses to collect rainwater. And see, I find that pretty much very amazing. I find that very interesting. And he held a manager's position where he works. And so he's not an idiot in any means. He has been able to advance himself in life through work. So I cannot call this person a moron. I have too much respect for him on all other aspects of his life. He also is married and has 2 children. You see, we are not one-dimensional people. And so there are hundreds, even thousands of different facets to every person. We cannot isolate a person off of one facet and determine that is what this person is. We demand that people agree with us 100% on everything that's important to us. And if they do not agree with us, we ostracize them, we shun them, we kick them out. So my friend and I, we agree on 99 of 100 different things. We don't agree on Trump. But because I see these other 99 aspects of him, I can move on from Trump. He presents other aspects of his life that I can interact with. So that makes him a good person. It does. Now, there is a difference if all he did was reference Trump, but he doesn't. So I am able to see these different facets. Now, can everybody else show these different facets? Most people can. But are you willing to see these different facets of people? Okay? Think about that. If we cannot see past certain parts of a person's life, then we are being shallow, deceitful, and we are going to tear apart our communities. Because what happens is if we are surrounded by yes men, or yes people, I should say, then we don't get to have a full picture of the information around us. We are going to only allow what we see or perceive to be our truth, our reality. And that is dangerous, not just for us, but for the world around us. What happens if you are wrong? What happens if you only have 80% of the information? But because of your stubbornness, your inability to look outwards, you don't get that other 20%, that other 20% that can make a major difference. And so your closed-mindedness can actually lead you into being an ignorant person, which I know you're not going to want to hear, but it is the facts. So we have to learn to look beyond. We have to open ourselves up to different points of view. And this makes it dangerous for others is because if we demand 100% loyalty, if our friend, somebody that we trust, was to do some research and see this other part and then bring it up, what happens? Well, he's ostracized. He doesn't support you 100%, and so you kick him out. And so this person is now does not want to be shunned. He wants to be with his friends, with people that he has some respect for. So he doesn't research or he keeps it to himself. And thus the information is not spreading. The truth is not being revealed. So this is affecting our society. This is causing a loss of community because every little subgroup is becoming so polarized that they are not willing to see outside. I see this because we have pagan subgroups that are highly feminist. We have some that are would I would say would be considered conservative. We have some that are ultra liberals. We have people that are so heavily into tarot. That's the theme of their group. And if you don't like tarot, you just don't fit in. There's all these different aspects, and if we cannot open ourselves to them, we are limiting ourselves. So tonight, I want you to think about all of your positions and decide for yourself, are you so close-minded? Are you so unwilling to listen to other points of view that you are limiting yourself? Okay? Plenty to think about right there. If somebody only wants to dwell upon one topic, one issue, there are a lot of people that are hung up on Trump. There are so many people that are upset with or support Trump that is the only aspect that they want to present of themselves right now. And so either way, if it's only that one aspect, they're not being much of a person. And on my Facebook account, thanks to that new function, I'm snoozing them for 30 days because I don't want to hear it. You want to talk about different topics and all that. You show me different sides of you. That's wonderful. And, I can't wait to read them. But if all you want to talk about is impeach Trump or Trump's number one, and that's all you're going to talk about day after day after day, then you become this one topic person, and you're not being interested. So I guess on my final moment here, I would just want to say is we need to stop this polarization, this extremism in our communities, and open ourselves to different possibilities, to the idea that we might not know everything, and that people don't have to be completely agreeing with us to be a part of our lives. We need people that are different to give us perspective, and that's a wonderful thing. And for those of you who have Facebook accounts that have deleted people that voted for Trump because you think that they're morons or whatever, or vice versa, if you have a Trump supporter and you deleted people that are like Hillary supporters, for that part, what put them on your Facebook account? Certainly there was some other aspect that you thought they were interesting. Well, all of a sudden now, just because they supported somebody you disagreed with, they're no longer valid interests because of that. That's pretty bad. Hey, I thought you were pretty rockin' pagan over there. Yeah, it's a pretty good interest, pretty good concept. Man, I learned a lot from you up until you supported Trump, and then you're a moron, and I'm going to have to remove you. That's literally what hundreds, thousands of people are doing. They cannot accept a different point of view. They need to live in their little echo chambers, and it's destroying our fellowships with fellow pagans, our pagan communities, and the American society as a whole. So that is all I'm going to say on that, because this video is getting a little bit long. So everybody, take care, be at peace.